Hello everybody, I hope you can hear me. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. I'll be on in just a second. I'm just trying to make sure that the audio is working and trying to tame an unruly cat. But we'll be on in just a second, and I'm excited to show you what we got today. Alright, be on a second. Alright. Let's start like this. Hey everybody. Thanks for joining. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I know, a Sunday live stream, how weird, right? Some people might remember we used to do live streams every Sunday, but anyhow, today I wanted to show you my new seasonal kits. I'm really excited. By the way, also check out my cute shirt. It's Jimbo with his little butt. I just think it's cute. Sorry about the chaos in the background. I know it's a little chaotic, but today we're going to be looking at our brand new seasonal crochet kits that I just got in the mail that are available for pre-order, and it's just super cool. I'm really excited to share it with you. So we're going to be looking at this today. We're going to be talking about everything that is in store for this season, and then we'll do a little preview crochet just because, you know, I can't do a live stream without crocheting something. So yeah, let's jump into it. Let's just jump into it, and don't worry, the cat will be on cam. There he is. Look at that adorable boy. Oh my god. He's being so sweet right now, which is very nice because he was being very not sweet earlier. Okay. Well, hi everybody. I hope you guys are having a great day. And don't worry, this is we will be doing a lot more regular live streams in the future, but this one today, I just wanted to do like a quick live stream. This one's going to only be like a couple of hours because I just want to show you what we're doing today, make something really tiny with you, and just hang out because we're going to be doing another live stream on Thursday, so it's coming right around the corner anyhow. Okay, well, anyhow, with all that explanation, oh, thank you, Crochet River Parker. Hello, everybody, by the way. Hi in the chat. Hi, Naughty Flowers. Hi, Cooper. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so these are our brand new seasonal crochet kits that I've been working on these for literally like 6 or 7 months. I've been just working on these like 100%, and I'm so excited to share them with you. Everything here is designed by me, by the way, and I took a long time designing it. Not only the box, but all the yarn and everything. And this sunflower that doesn't want to sit upright is one of our patterns. Okay, well, let's go ahead and look into this box. First off, look at the cute little designs I did on the side. Isn't that cute? A lot of these I actually made by scratch too, which was kind of fun. It was really fun trying to like design a box because I hadn't really ever done that before. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I tried to make it like somewhat simple. I had a little get hook there, and then when you open it, it says happy hook in there. So anyhow, these are our new. Sorry, I'm all off the wagon right now a little bit. So these are our new seasonal crochet kits. These are our brand new kits that come every single season. I ship them out every quarter. We're going to be doing, we're pretty much splitting our years up into quarterly sections. So every quarter we're going to base everything around a theme. Don't worry, we're still going to do like random crochet stuff also. But I'm going to try to make everything work around a theme every season. And our first season here is photosynthesis. So we're going to be making things like plants and nature and even the planet Earth itself. But we'll look at that in just a second. These kits come with all the materials that you need to make all the projects in the season. We're going to be doing 6 projects in the season. And then we'll also be coming out with alternative projects throughout the season. By the way, these are available for pre-order now, and they're at a discounted rate. So if you want to pre-order them, check out the links in the description, and you can do that. But let's go ahead and look at it. Oh, look at how beautiful. First off, look at, ugh, I can only get so much in camera here, but look at this top thing. It's so cool. And I'll talk about what this is in just a second too. It says get hooked. It's like a giant ball of yarn there. And our sunflower is going to have to sit off to the side so we stop bumping it. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the yarn in these kits because it's really cool. So as you probably know, I really like crocheting with 100% cotton. It's my favorite yarn to use for amigurumi. And this seasonal kit is mostly amigurumi. Now, I'm not going to say it's all amigurumi, but that's a secret for a later time. But the majority of it is going to be amigurumi patterns. And so I really like using 100% cotton for that. So when I knew that I wanted to get these kits made, I went to a lot of different companies to try to find the right yarn for the kits, and we found a custom mill that does our brand new Club Crochet amigurumi cotton yarn. And guys, I seriously love this yarn. I've already like gone through a lot of it, so I need them to send me more like ASAP because I love it so much. And there's like so many different reasons to love this yarn. So first off, let's talk about the colors for this season. We're going to be doing mostly natural colors, so like greens, browns, yellow and blue are going to be for specialty stuff, but the majority of it is all these natural colors for our nature themed crochet patterns. What's so cool about this yarn is that, maybe I'll talk, actually I have some right here. So I can show you what's so cool about this yarn. First off, it's extremely vibrant. Look at how like vibrant the color is to the yarn. And the reason why it's so vibrant is because it's made, check this out. Okay, so I hopefully we can get like a good shot here of what the yarn is like. So this is the yarn close up. And what's really cool is that it's 4-ply yarn. What ply means is it's 4-ply, meaning there's 4 strands woven together into like into one thing. So it's all twisted with 4 strands. But what's great is that every one of these single strands is also, I think it's like 8-ply strands. Like check these out. See they're like each made with other small strands, which is not normal for cotton. Here is some of a different kind of cotton. I think this is like lily sugar and cream to give you an idea. And this is 4-ply. You can see how each one of these is just one strand of yarn, whereas the new stuff has a bunch of little strands. That at first sounds like, okay, so what? It actually makes a huge difference for the yarn. First off, look at how like clean the yarn looks. It's super uniform, so you're not gonna get like weird colors at different spots. There's not knots in the middle of the yarn or anything like that. And it holds its color extremely well, so it makes our colors really vibrant. And the yarn is very strong, which makes it really like malleable. It almost makes it like when you're crocheting with it, it's kind of like working with clay. I know that sounds weird, but it makes your pieces really shapeable, which is super cool for amigurumi specifically, especially my patterns, because they're almost like like sculptures for the way I design. So I really like this yarn for that. And what's also really cool about this is the stitch definition. Like look at how clean these stitches look. you can like see every stitch in extreme detail, which means that it's super duper good for beginners. It also doesn't split very easily because of the multi-strand part. So it's just really cool yarn. I'm very, very proud of it, and I'm really excited about it. Now, also, by the way, let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions. Naughty Flowers, great question right off the bat. Will we be selling our yarn individually? I do have plans for that eventually. In the beginning though, I bought enough for all these seasonal kits specifically, but I do want to start doing like selling the yarn individually or in like color packets or something like that. So yeah, look out for that soon. It's not gonna be out right away, but I will be doing color packs eventually. Also, I'm going to, in the first season, I think I am going to do like refills. So if you have a seasonal kit or a membership, I'm gonna have like an option so you can purchase a refill if you want to, for a discounted rate, just to like, if you want to make more. In this kit, we got our sage green. That's our beautiful goblin-y green here. You know, my favorite color. We got our forest green. The sage green is going to be used for projects like our leaves and the stems of our sunflower, for example. The forest green is going to be used for things like our bonsai tree. Our yellow is going to be used for all of our flowers throughout this, and there's a lot of different kinds of flowers we're making. And then our brown is going to be used for dirt and the center of our sunflower, stuff like that. Now our blue and our beige yarn are going to be used for pots, as well as other miscellaneous things throughout the projects. So throughout this, we're going to be making a bunch of different kinds of plants, and I wanted to add a few colors that you could use for different kinds of pots. So we're going to be using blue for pots and our beige for pots. The blue is also going to be used for our planet Earth, which I'll talk about more in a second as well. But let's go ahead, move this stuff out of the way, and move on to the other materials, because these kits are not just about yarn. Oh, speaking of, there are 2 additional little balls of yarn, white and black yarn, and these are going to be so you can make your cactuses have different colored spikes if you want to. So you can like change. Like, I really wanted customization is basically the whole point here. Is I wanted to give a lot of different materials so that you can customize your pieces however you want, and you don't have to make them exactly the way I want to, or the way I make them. Someone asked about the patterns available with the pattern membership. Yes, the patterns will still be available with a regular pattern membership. In fact, these kits come with all the materials, or come with 3 months of Club Crochet membership in addition to the kit itself. So it obviously can make everything in this kit, but it will come with the Club Crochet membership, so you have access to my entire library of tutorials, and that way you can make alternative patterns throughout the season. So if you see any of the patterns that we're going to be talking about today and you're like, I'm not really into making a sunflower, for example, that's no worries at all, because you get access to all my alternative patterns. And when you purchase the kit, on the page that it'll take you to, it will show you all the different patterns that this kit can also crochet. So you can change it up, make dinosaurs instead, or make goblins, or whatever you want. So that's what I think is really cool about these kits, is that it's not just for what you're making here, but you can change it up if you really want to. Okay, so other materials in here, there's a bunch of different other miscellaneous materials depending on the different projects that we're going to be making. The cat, yeah, I know, the cat is a bit of a distraction, sorry about that. In this project, we have things like these pipe cleaners here. These are going to be for our bonsai tree, as are these beautiful yarn pom-poms. Hopefully this isn't too loud. This wrapping's a little crinkly, but these are super duper cool. Originally, I wanted these yarn pom-poms in multiple sizes, but then I decided, you know what, let's do these bigger pom-poms so that we can fill it out the tree, and I'll show you the tree in just a second. It's so cool. And the yarn pom-poms save you a lot of time, so you don't actually have to make any pom-poms. So that's just kind of a cool little addition. As are the pipe cleaners. These are going to be used for the bonsai tree, so you can make the tree like posable. It comes with this super strong wire. This is going to be used for our sunflower so that you can make it posable. By the way, we're going to be doing live crochet-alongs for this throughout the season, and I'll talk more about that later on in this video, but yeah, so don't worry, we'll also be doing live crochet-alongs. It comes with safety eyes, 6mm and 8mm. I provide a lot extra. This is like, honestly, like I think 12 extra eyes more than you need. The idea with these kits is that not only do I want to provide the materials that you need to make all of the patterns in this season, but I also wanted to provide extra materials, so this kit can kind of be like a materials dump for you. So you could be like, oh, you know what, I needed more eyes anyhow. So it comes with extra eyes, just in general, in multiple sizes, again for customization purposes, because you know me, I love customizing things. It has black thread. This is going to be used for making our smiles throughout the pattern. Again, way more black thread than we're ever going to need, but you know, it's nice to have extra just in case you need it. And then the last special thing is a keychain. We're going to be using this for the planet Earth to make it into a keychain, which, you know, that's just kind of fun. And then there are little packets of stuffing in here, and what's cool is like they are shrink wrapped stuffing so that they fit in the kit really well. And it looks like there's not that much here, but there's so much stuffing here. When you open this, it like fluffs up like a mattress. It's crazy. So yeah, it comes with a lot of extra stuffing as well. I'm just gonna put the stuffing to the side for right now, because I like these little packets. I don't want to open them yet. And here is the super cool extra thing that is secret about these kits. Well, not anymore, I guess. Is that they're also a yarn holder. I designed them. Oh, the chat isn't working on the screen. Here, I'll try to fix that real quick. Hopefully that fixed. I don't know if it will, but hopefully it did. Oh my gosh, Cooper, thank you so much for the tip. Let me get to that in a second. I wasn't actually expecting any tips today, but I super appreciate it. Thank you, Cooper. That was really nice of you. I'll go ahead and I'll put something out in the background in just a second once I'm done talking about all the materials and stuff. Okay, so something that I tried to do in the top of the box hitting the camera. Something I tried to do in this kit to make it kind of fun was turn this box into something so you didn't just have like something to throw away. So I made this into a yarn holder actually. And what you do, I'm not going to pop these ones out because you can only do it once and I don't really want to do it just yet. And I have another box just to show you this. But what you basically do is you pop this out, you like grab it here and you snap it off. And then this part up here you pop off. And then let me show you one that I already popped them off of. Put this one to the side. Here's my box that I've already done that on. You can see it right there. And it creates this little hole so that you can have your yarn being pulled out from inside. Now everything that's in this box, by the way, are all the leftovers that I have from my, from doing the, all the patterns for this kit. So you can kind of see how much leftovers you actually get after making all the projects. And this is actually even less leftovers than you actually get because I made a bunch of mistakes while I was doing the video, so I had to like redo a few parts, but it'll give you a good idea. Here's all the leftovers for my last kit. You can see, oh, and there's like a whole bunch of green that's in the other room. Like probably the most I have is the forest green, so it's a lot of extra green. But yeah, what you can do is you take this yarn, right, and we're going to be using this today for our preview pattern, and you place it into this little section here, and then you close this over the yarn like that, and then now the yarn is safe inside and you can pull it from the outside and it won't get all tangled up. Isn't that awesome? It's so cool. I'm super duper proud of that. I just thought, I don't know, I just had the idea one night and it worked out really well, and yeah, I'm just really happy with that. Okay, we'll put that to the side here. Okay, now let's talk about all the projects that we're going to be making. So Crochet-Andro asks in the comments, are you going to make tutorials for these plants? Because I'm poor. Yes, we will be doing tutorials for all of these plants, and they all will be available with a Club Crochet membership. So if you don't want to get this seasonal kit, I totally understand. I mean, they are a little bit pricey, so I totally get it. If you want, you can just get a regular Club Crochet membership and you'll get access to all of these patterns in addition to my entire library. So I'm trying to make it as available as possible, but if you want these materials, obviously you got to get the kit. Okay, look at that. That's beautiful. Wow, gorgeous. Look at, we're making this little pretty... Okay, wait, let's turn off the autofocus just for a hot sec so we can make a beautiful scenery here with all of our materials. Wow, wow. Insert that audio cue. You know what I mean? That meme where it's like, wow. Anyhow. Okay, so here's all the projects that we're going to be making for this kit. So we're going to start with our completely beginner patterns because these kits are designed for complete beginners. So all the patterns are going to be a variety of difficulties, but I always want to include one pattern in the kit that is designed for complete beginners so that whether you know how to crochet at all or not, you can still make these kits. And I've tried to go into extreme detail with these patterns, but let me just show you the complete beginner ones first. So this is going to be the first thing that we're going to be making in our season, which are little tiny cactuses. And let me change the focus. So what's really cool about these cactuses are that they, like I said, are made for complete beginners, but they're really, really, really customizable. I added a bunch of different sections and different varieties of cactuses, different ways to make your spikes, different ways to make flowers, some that are easier, some that are harder, trying to give as many options as possible so that you can learn more as you're crocheting, but also you can learn how to crochet from the get-go by trying out the complete beginner parts of the customizable things. And you know me, every one of my patterns have something special about them, and this pattern is very cute. Check this out. They actually come out of their little pots because these little cactuses are little cactoids, maybe? I don't really know what to call them, but they're little cactus people. Look at how cute they are. Oh my god. Look at their little feet. And then check it out, they got little butts. And these are actually really, really beginner-friendly patterns. It's all basically just a little ball that you make, and then we make the spikes for our cactus in a very special way. This is what we're going to be crocheting today. So I'll crochet one of these in just a few minutes. He do have a butt. He do have a butt. But I just wanted to show you, yeah, and then you make the little pot. So let me show you a few other versions of these cactuses so you can kind of see the customizable nature of the patterns. And there are a lot. I've been making, like, literally, I think I have 40 of these cactuses throughout the house. I've just been making so many of them just to, like, think about new other different customizations that you can do. So this is our complete beginner friendly one. This is the one I actually do in the video tutorial. Also, every one of these tutorials, every single one of them, full PDF, interactive online pattern, and a video tutorial, full-length video tutorial where I'm going through all the stitches. So that, again, as beginner-friendly as possible, I'm trying to make it so that anybody can learn to crochet these regardless of your difficulty level and your learning experience and the way you learn. That's kind of the idea here. Here are a few other cactuses that I've made with this. These ones each have full video tutorials too. One of them is our flat cactus, which I'm kind of nicknaming our flactus. I don't know why. It just kind of rolls off the tongue, and I really like it. Someone asked how long does it take? These little ones, I mean, you'll see in just a second, Ash. We're going to be making these later in this video. You'll see they're like a 30-minute pattern, maybe an hour. Obviously the bigger the project, the more time it takes to make. I think our flat cactus here took about, I think this is about an hour or 2 hour pattern. This is like the next difficulty up because while you're still making it with all single crochet stitches, you're sewing things together in this pattern, whereas you didn't really have to sew anything together in our first pattern here. So this is like the next difficulty up. You learn how to sew things together, you learn how to do different colors and stuff like that. But yeah, this is our flat cactus. You can also see a different version of our spikes here. I call this our X stitch spikes. We'll be talking about this more again when we get to our customizable cactus patterns. And you can see we have even a different color or different kind of flower for this cactus too. And yes, it does come out of the pot. It has little tiny legs and of course a little tiny butt because why not? All right. And I have this little metal thing on the inside here to help him stay weighted down. Just because whenever I do my videos, he sits up fine, but I can't have him look at the camera. So I have to I added something heavy in it so that I can have it turn. And it doesn't really work as well, but that was the idea. Okay, so there's our flat cactus. These are going to be the first patterns we're going to be making. Another cool cactus. All right, I'll see you later, Ash. Thank you so much for joining. Will, when you have a second, chat, Still isn't working. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, I don't know why. This chatbot box is like the worst, man. It like never works for me. I don't know why. Huh. I've got literally like 4 of them, 4 different chat boxes open right now, and for some reason it's just not listening to me. I don't know why. I'm sorry about that. I've tried to fix it so many times too. I'll look more into that after this live stream though. Okay, next thing is another one of our customizable cactuses. So we got our, I call this one, I think I called her Becky the beginner cactus, and then I think I called this one Frankie the flat cactus, something like that. I can't remember exactly what I gave the names for these ones, but this one I called Hogan the hunky cactus because he's a little bit hunkier than the rest. And you can see he's just a little bit bigger, a little bit cuter. And this is our slightly more advanced pattern. The reason why this one's a little bit more advanced is because of our flower on top. This flower bulb is made in a really cool way where you kind of like make it flat and connect it together. It's just like a new way to crochet in the round that I've just never really done before. And I wanted to try it out for this pattern. And I'm really proud of how it actually turned out. Let's get the lighting. There we go. That's a little bit better. And of course, this one actually is my favorite one that comes out of the box of the pot because of the little legs. I just feel like he looks really astute. His butt crack is there. You can kind of see it, but it is covered by a different spike. And here's another version of our spikes you can see here. I call this the line spikes. So it's just like another one. There are 2 other versions of spikes and a few different additional bodies that you can make for your cactuses. I'll show you more of our cactuses later in the season, but there are a lot of additional customizations, including little stitches. You can make them really fuzzy cactuses. It's really cool. I'm super duper excited to share these patterns. These patterns, by the way, all these patterns will be coming out in the next month. So they'll be out before this seasonal kit gets shipped. Now, in the future, all of our seasonal kits will be sent out on the first of each season, the first day of each season. That being, season 2 will begin on July 1st. So season 2 will ship out on should get to you on July 1st. This season, however, because the yarn we're still waiting. Ooh, good question, Crochet River Parker. I'll answer that in just a second. Because we're still waiting for them to arrive so that we can ship them out, I literally can't ship them out until May 15th. So that's why this season is the only one that's going to work a little bit different than the rest. So this season, all of the patterns will be available by May 15th. So this one's kind of like a half season, but it still is a full season of projects and stuff. But in the future, they'll be coming out on July 1st. Okay, so these are our customizable cactuses. Now, let me answer Crochet River Parker's question real quick. They ask, can you sell these on your shop but give you credit? You absolutely can. So if you want to crochet these patterns and sell them on your own on Etsy or wherever, you can sell any of the patterns from or you can't sell the patterns, but you can sell any of the projects that you make with the patterns on Etsy or in person or wherever you want to. The only caveat is that I ask that you give me credit for in the description. So you say pattern by clubcrochet.com, something like that in the description. If you want to learn more about that, it's in the FAQ on the website, and you can also email me if you have any other questions. Just email me at louis@clubcrochet.com. A troll tutorial. We have a troll tutorial, but again, another thing that we could talk about later on. Let's go to our second pattern in this season. These are our beginner cactuses. Our second pattern of our 6 projects is going to be our sunflower, which, I mean, come on, we love this one. Who doesn't love this one? This pattern's so cool for, I mean, a bunch of different reasons, but one of the main reasons why this one is so cool is that it has almost no sewing required at all, which is wild for a pattern like this. I mean, like, it looks like all the leaves are sewn on. It looks like this is sewn onto that. But the only thing that's really sewn on is this leaf here. That's it. Other than that, it's all made in one piece. We're also making it with our strong wire included, so that you can bend the body into different directions. You can make this so that it goes around a door handle, or you can make it go around a curtain rods, stuff like that. So you can feature it in a bunch of different ways on the site. So yeah, it's a really, really cool pattern. I love it a lot. And this is going to be our second pattern. Now this one might look a little difficult. I would say this pattern, however, is actually easy. It's pretty easy to make. The only weird thing that you'll need to learn for this pattern is learning new stitches. So we're going to learn things like half double crochets for the petals here, and then double crochets, triple crochets, and double triple crochets. They're also called double treble crochets. I don't know why they're called that, but they're these really long stitches here. So we're going to be learning a few new stitches in this one, but it's really not that difficult. It's actually a pretty easy pattern, despite how it looks. All right, let's put this guy to the side and move on to the next one. Tegan asks, great question. Tiga asks, are there more colors of yarn? There are more colors of yarn. Let me show you a few other ones that are coming out in future seasons. In season 2, 1 second. In season 2, we're going to be making, it's all going to be under the sea themed. So we're going to be using colors like purples, teals. We'll be using sea foam blue, which is going to be like this one here. We'll be using the color pink, and then we'll be using black and white yarns. In season 2, we're going to be making a lot of different things, all under the sea themes. We'll be making whales and fish and jellyfish and a bunch of things like that. But we'll talk about that more later on. But yes, we do have other colors available. There are 15 different colors total. Eventually, I do want to do a giant amigurumi pack so you can get all of the colors. But not yet. Yavis asks, is there a tutorial today? No, there's no tutorial today. The tutorial that we're going to be working with for our mini cactus that we'll be making in just a second is going to be out in a few weeks. So we'll be releasing these patterns over the next few weeks as a way to kind of like push pre-orders, and also just to give me some space of releasing a release schedule, because there's a lot that I've been working on. And by the way, again, this is all me. Like, I'm the one that did like everything here. The website, shout out to Jimmy and Megan, our website designers. They helped a whole lot on the website, but as far as like the patterns themselves, video tutorials, PDFs, and the art of everything, that's all me. So there's a lot that I've been working on, so I'm doing my best. Anyhow, let's move on to the next pattern. The next thing we're going to be making, and some people like Mickey might be rolling their eyes a little bit here, which is just kind of funny, because they have seen this pattern before. It's one of my absolute favorites. It is the Planet Earth crochet pattern, and this pattern's so cool. So I designed a color chart that I made specifically for this pattern because it's actually like correct. Like it is a anatomical is the wrong word, but it's an actually correct planet Earth. You can see Africa here. Here's India right there. There's Australia. Now, I'm very sorry for anybody from New Zealand. There is no New Zealand. The invisible decrease right here messed up my New Zealand. I don't know why. I truly apologize. But it's really, really cool, and the color chart is so much fun to make. This pattern is actually shockingly fast to make. You can make it in just about 30 minutes using the color chart, and we're going to be making it with a keychain so you can add it to your backpack or wherever you want. This one is actually our live crochet along for this Earth is going to be on Thursday for Earth Day. So we're going to be doing a big Earth Day thing that I know people were asking about earlier in the chat. Ivy, I'll answer that question in just a second. We'll be talking about the live streams in just a second as well, but this Thursday we're going to be doing our Earth live stream crochet along, and we do have a few additional Earth Day themed patterns because I know a lot of people were looking forward to the Earth Day collaboration. We do have an Earth Day collaboration. It's not as extravagant as last year. I'm sorry. This all took a lot of energy and focus to work on. But we do have some patterns coming out. Little tortoises and turtles, a few collaborations. I really think you're gonna like it. And this Thursday we're gonna kick it off with our Earth Day crochet along, where we're gonna be making our little planet Earth here. And I have done, by the way, some of these you might notice are in the library already. Like this pattern, our planet Earth, is in the library already. I'm taking these seasonal kits as an opportunity to update old patterns. So this pattern I've completely updated with a whole new video tutorial, brand new PDF, new color chart, pretty looking pictures. So I'm kind of like updating my patterns as I make these new ones as well. And there's obviously new patterns coming out. Half the patterns minimum will be brand new for the season, like our customizable cactuses there. So don't worry about that. It's not all patterns that you have seen before. But some are, just because they're my favorites. Someone asked, Ivy asked, how do you figure out how much yarn to include in each kit? So what I did for these kits is I actually designed it kind of the other way around. I decided I want way more yarn than I'm ever gonna need for the kits. So I decided to do like these big balls. These are my like giant, they're not that big, but enough yarn for any of the projects on my website. So I keep track of all the yarn that is required for every single project on my site. And then I looked at the ones that are crazy big, like Chubzilla and stuff like that, patterns that have a lot of one specific color required. And then I took that color and I doubled it. And then I said, okay, this is the yarn that we need for our seasonal kits. And then I actually did it the other way around. I said, okay, I want all these colors in the kit, and now I want to design the patterns for the kit. So it kind of works a little bit the other way around, but that's kind of how I figured out the different colors that you need and how much you need of each color. And then I add little additional colors like this in for patterns where you just need a little bit of it. Like this white yarn, you don't really need it for very much of this season, except for our, like the poles of our planet Earth and the spikes of our cactuses, but it's very rare that you need the white yarn. So yeah. In fact, actually, you actually don't really need the black yarn at all in this for any of our projects, but I added it in just because I wanted an opportunity for customization if you wanted to make your spikes different and stuff like that. Okay, so there's our planet Earth. Any questions, let me know. Is the troll on YouTube? Yes, there is a troll pattern on YouTube. You can find the troll pattern, just search it. Or you could just go to our website, clubcrochet.com, go to the browse section, and then you can browse all of them. Jimbo is awake and alive and here to say hi. Hello, buddy. He wants to say hello, but we got a lot to get through, buddy. Okay, next one that I want to show you is our big project for the season. Every season, I want to add one project in here that is just really big. And this season's big project won't even fit on screen fully. We're going to be making a giant bonsai tree. And it's so cool. Another pattern that I've totally revamped for this season. We've done a whole new video tutorial, new parts of the pattern, including, oh my god, Jimbo is playing with a pom-pom on the ground and it is distracting as heck. It's so cool. Will we be getting a cuttlefish? Ooh, maybe naughty flowers. That is a hard possibility. So you can see here our pom-poms, yarn pom-poms to add to the tree here. Also, these have all of our pipe cleaners in it, so you can bend them into different directions if you want. Oh, that's why. I was like, why isn't this bending? It's because I put a needle in there earlier because I wanted to have a little bird on it. I don't know why, but you can see they kind of bend. What's really cool though is the grass for these. So this cotton yarn that we're using, because it's got those like multiply strands, it makes the grass look like super duper fuzzy. It's so cool. This was totally an accident, by the way. This is not part of the plan for the yarn. I just got I made this grass and then I cut everything and I was like, whoa, look at how fuzzy the grass is. That's so cool. I just thought it was really neat. One of the additions to this bonsai tree that we did was I made a new crocheted pot for it. Before, it was a bonsai tree that you made for different pots. And I do explain in the tutorial how to make it for any kind of bonsai pot that you want. But I also included a new crochet pattern for a bonsai pot so that you could add a pot to it. And like all my other ones, everything has something special and customizable to it. This one actually comes out of the pot, so you can have a secret little hidden compartment in there. and I put my $100 bill that I have in the pot just because I thought, what would I hide in here? But yeah, and you kind of see it's got this little ridge there on the inside of the pot so that the bottom of your bonsai won't go too much further down, so it holds its shape really well. Yeah, and look, you can see how important it is that this pattern has, like, remember how I was saying it's a very like moldable, shapeable yarn. It really holds its shape really well, and you can see that going into effect right here with the bonsai tree, because this pot has no stuffing at all in it, and it's holding its shape great. It's pretty heavy actually, so it's really impressive how this yarn can really like hold its shape really, really well. It's very exciting. So this is our giant pattern for the season. This pattern will be out before you get your seasonal kit, just like all the ones that I've been showing you so far. But in each season, we'll be doing a few mystery patterns. So 4 of the patterns for each season will be available on launch day, on the first of the season. Then additional patterns will be available in the coming months. So each season lasts 3 months. So in the second and third month, in the second month, we'll be releasing one of the 4th pattern in the season, and the 5th pattern in the season, and then in the third month, the last month of our season, we'll be releasing our final pattern of our seasonal kit. I'm not going to show you what our final pattern for the seasonal kit is yet, but I will show you what our first mystery pattern is. It won't be that mysterious. I'll keep something secret about it, but this one will be coming out in May, after the kit has arrived. So around like May 16th or so is when this new pattern is going to come out. And this is going to be one of our more advanced patterns. Oh my God, putting feet on the bonsai is a really good idea, Mickey. That's a super good idea. And I think you'd have enough brown yarn to make the whole bottom too, because I had a lot of extra brown yarn after making all these projects. Because all you really need the brown yarn for is the branches of the tree, the center of the sunflower, and the dirt of your cactus. So you actually have a lot of extra brown to use. So that's a pretty good idea. Speaking of actually that being a good idea, before I show you our last pattern I'm going to show you today, but the second to last mystery pattern is that oh shoot, I lost track of what I was going to say. Hold on. Sunshine, is the pot on the side already? No, it's not yet. It'll be out in a few weeks. I'm still editing the video basically, but it should be out pretty soon. What was I gonna say? Do you remember, Jimbo? No, Jimbo doesn't remember. Oh well, we'll move on. If I remember, I'll bring it up again. Hey, Crochet River Parker, you got any questions? Do we think we'll make an orchid? We might. Oh, that actually might be the thing I was going to talk about, was alternative patterns. So every season, I'm going to be coming out with other alternative patterns that this kit can make up, just so that you can like make something different. So obviously you'll have access to the full library of tutorials, which you can make alternative patterns with, but you can also make alternative patterns that we'll be coming out with throughout the season. So for example, our Earth Day patterns that we're going to be making both work with this seasonal kit. So you can use this seasonal kit to make our Earth Day patterns in addition, or instead of one of the patterns you see here. So if you didn't want to make a bonsai tree, for example, you could make one of our Earth Day patterns instead. And I'll be coming out with other ones throughout the season, and that's going to be happening for every season. So for example, someone was asking about a cuttlefish or an orchid for this one. That's totally a possibility. I could totally do, as one of our live crochet-alongs, a design along where I make an orchid, and then you can make that orchid instead of our sunflower, for example. Okay, so last pattern in this season. Yes, I would happily call you River. No worries at all, River. Do I have a preview of the book or not yet? I might be able to show you a preview of some of the PDFs, which will give you an idea of what the book will look like. All right, last pattern that's coming out in later May. I'm not going to show you the secrets of this pattern, but there are some really fun secrets. I mean, you know those cactuses, you know this one's got a fun secret too. This is our more advanced pattern of the season because we're going to be doing a really cool technique that you actually if you've been watching my live streams, you might have seen me go over in a live stream where I was trying to make like a dragon egg, and I made like this weird pattern for like almost like a bush. Here, it's right here actually. So I made this on a live stream a few weeks ago where I did like this really crazy technique to make these little like sections off of it. Well, I used that technique to make a succulent, which is just so cool. Like it's really, really cool. I very, very much like this technique a lot. I'm very excited to see what else I can make with this. And Mickey's like, I just know that thing's got a face in there. Maybe it does. Maybe you have to wait and find out. So this succulent pattern will be coming out with all of our other ones, and I'm working on it so that you can make it larger and larger as well. But this is just a great example of the fact that there's going to be additional patterns coming out for your seasonal kit with the season happening. So you crochet along with me. It's kind of like a giant crochet along that you can join in with. Yes. So yeah, that is our last mystery pattern, our more advanced pattern. Last one I'm going to show you in this video. There is one more mystery pattern that I will not be showing you in this, that is designed for this kit. That is way, way cool. If you want to take guesses, go for it. Oh, I remember the thing I wanted to talk about. A craft along, or not a craft along, a craft challenge. So a lot of people have been asking about when I'm going to start doing new crafting challenges, and every season we're going to be doing a new challenge. So the idea is going to be, I think this season we're going to do customizable cactuses. I'm not sure exactly when it's going to launch, but the idea is going to be you crochet your own customizable cactus and you share a picture on Instagram or on Discord. And I'll be choosing my 4 favorite customizable cactuses, and I'll post pictures of them, and then the community is going to vote on which of the cactuses they like the most, and that winner is going to win a seasonal kit. So we're going to be doing these fun little challenges every single season where you can make stuff with us, share your projects, and then possibly win something as well, like another seasonal kit. So that's going to be kind of fun. And that's the thing I wanted to let you know about. I'll talk more about that later on. The challenge will probably be launching around May, so look out for it then. I'll tell you what, Crochandro, if you guess correctly of what the mystery pattern is, I will let you know that you guessed it right. But I almost guarantee you're not going to guess it. Okay. Do we use Facebook? Yes, we have a Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest. Check out the links in the description for where you can find all of those. They're all in the description. Okay, I think that's everything that I want. Oh, yes, one last thing is the annual pass bit. So if you like the seasonal kit and you think this is really cool and you want to make it, check out the link in the description for where you can pre-order it now, but you can also get an annual pass. And the annual pass gets you 4 crochet kits, 1 new kit every season. You're signing up for the entire year's worth of kits. Every single kit is going to be just like this one. This one's our first one, Photosynthesis. Next season's going to be Under the Sea, so on and so forth. You can sign up for the annual pass to get all those ones. It's 15% cheaper to get it with an annual pass, so it's way cheaper, and you get a whole bunch of other perks. One of the perks is in every single seasonal kit, you'll get a bonus pin that I've designed for every kit. So this season we're going to be doing obviously cacti, so I've got this enamel pin made with this cute little crochet cactus with a yarn ball. Every season's gonna have a fun pin like this that comes only with an annual pass. So if you want to sign up for an annual pass, it's a great way to get extra pins. The other thing that an annual pass comes with is a year's worth of membership. So it comes with the entire year of membership, so you can access all my patterns for a whole year, and a physical book. At the end of the year, I'm going to take all the seasons and put them all together in one big like encyclopedia book. We're going to be calling it Club Crochet Amigurumi Patterns Volume 1. And if you have an annual pass, you'll actually get shipped a physical version of that book. I'm really, really, really excited about that part. And yeah, someone was asking they want to see samples of it, and I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so the last thing I want to do before we actually get crocheting, I know we've been talking for a whole hour now, is I would like to show you I would like to show you all the live streams that are going to be going on this month, just so you can get an idea there. Someone asked, do you need to be a member to join the Club Crochet Challenge? No, you don't. You will not need a membership to join the challenge. Anybody can join it. Yes, and we're going to put something up for Cooper real quick, and then we're going to talk about the live streams, and then we're going to be crocheting. So, Cooper, thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate it. I honestly was not expecting anybody to tip in this video, so that's very cool of you. We're going to add something to the background real quick for Cooper, and then talk about the live streams. So here's our little tip cam. If you tip in live streams, I add things to the tip cam for you. We're still waiting on our giant tree from my dad. I don't know what's taking him so long, Father. But I'm gonna add something in the background so that when the tree does come, we can add something to the tree for Cooper. And I think we should add, I mean, we gotta do another Bonimal, right? Let's go with this Bonimal. Here, let's switch to full screen real quick. Or not full screen, hands. There we go. This is what we're gonna add for you, Cooper. Our little moose Bonimal, which we made. I think I made this for a live stream. I can't really remember. It's super cute though. I still need to do the tutorial for the horns of this. But this is actually also an alternate pattern that could be made with this kit. So you got our brown, we got our beige, we even got our white yarn for the eyes, and it has the 8mm eyes. So there you go. Good example of the an alternative pattern there. So I'm gonna add this. I know it's getting pretty full, right? Coop? We're gonna put your moose on top of, well, let's go right here. There's a little spot right there. That's pretty good. All right. Okay, the next thing I wanted to show you was, I think this one. Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I changed cameras so that maybe you could hear me over here. Okay, so you can hear me over here, but you can't hear me on the other one. Let me check. Let me see. Can you hear me now? Okay. Okay, it looks like I changed it over and it worked. Let's change back to the other thing. And can you hear me? Okay, I think you guys can hear me. All right. Here is the calendar, or here is the homepage. You can see, oh wow, beautiful, our seasonal kit. Sign up now. When you opened up the Ion Voice. Oh, okay, cool. Do we only take online payments? Yes, we do only take online payments. Okay, so at the bottom of our homepage here, I added a brand new thing showing our event calendar, so you can see all the events that are going to be going on this season. There's obviously going to be a lot of live stream crochet-alongs, and so I added this cool new calendar. I'm still working on all these little sections, but you can actually click them and open up a little thing that'll talk about what that live stream is going to be, the link for where you can find that live stream, when it's going to be, and a little description where you can find the pattern, everything like that. It should be in this new fancy calendar. But yeah, I made that for us. We're going to be doing a lot of live streams throughout this season, obviously. The next one we'll be doing is this Thursday at 3 p.m. We're going to be doing our Planet Earth live crochet along fundraiser. This is going to be a fundraiser to raise money for the World Wildlife Fund, and it is going to be one of the projects for this season too. So it's kind of like a double whammy that we're doing. And then the next few weeks after that, you can see here, I'll let you explore what these are later, but these are going to be our Earth Day patterns that we're going to be making. And then let's move on to May. In May, we're going to be really starting the crochet alongs for this season. Obviously, we'll be doing the Earth ahead of time, but then after that, we're going to be doing our, let's see, which one's this? Oh, that's right. I want to do a Mother's Day one, and then we're going to do our cactuses, our sunflowers, our succulents, and so on and so forth. I'm going to fix this up a little bit more later on, but I just wanted to give you a showing of this really quick. The other thing I want to show you is the page I built specifically for our seasonal kits, which I'm just super proud of. I spent a long time on designing this page. This one is actually my work, not the website designer's work, but I spent a long time on this. It shows you everything that you need to know about this kit. So everything we've talked about today can be found on this page, which you can find a link to in the description. You can see all of here's our future seasons and all the perks with the annual pass. You get an idea of what the book looks like. It breaks down the pricing. And yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to show you. Let's get back to our hands here. Question. How do you get on the latest hashtag Bonimals? You just post a picture with hashtag Bonimals and it should populate automatically. I might need to work on it a little bit. But yeah, that's how you do it. Yavis asks, do I do origami? I have not done origami. I have like in the past, but I haven't done it. Did you see the secret cactus? That's funny. Yes, hi Jiminy. But yeah, I haven't done origami in quite a long time. You love the curtain transition? Thank you. I actually spent a long time on that curtain transition. I had to change all the colors and stuff on it too. Okay. Well, I think that's everything we wanted to talk about, right, Jimbo? Do you have anything you want to add? Oh, yes. Jimbo says that he loves you. That's very nice of you. You're welcome. What? Okay, I'll get to crocheting. Jimbo thinks we need to get to crocheting. So let's start crocheting. Can you compete in middle school? Yeah, you can compete. There's no age restriction on competing in the Club Crochet Challenge. Jimbo, what? We're gonna need our box here. We're gonna be using our yarn to make a Jimbo, chill, buddy. Oh, that's right. I did want to show you something else. Well, whatever. I'll do it later. Has Jimbo received this fan mail? Jimbo did receive his fan mail. Thank you, Ivy. Deadline for the contest. The contest will begin in May, and it'll probably end at the end of May. So it'll be like an entire month. Jimbo's decided to lay on my foot while we do this, by the way. You need to relax. Oh, right. There's something else I wanted to talk about, which was the crochet hook and needle for this kit. So if you, this kit, actually all of our kits here are going to be using a size G 4mm crochet hook for our kits. There we go. And if you want to get a crochet hook like this, they are available for an additional purchase, so that every kit doesn't come with a crochet hook, because why would you need a bunch of different crochet hooks if you already have one? But if you need a crochet hook, it does come with one if you would like one. And it also comes with, Jimbo, I want to show them, stop eating the yarn. Jimbo is hungry for yarn right now. It also comes with darning needles with the little crimped end. So all those little bottles of darning needles are going to be in addition to what you can get with it. Can you make a YouTube short and hashtag it? No, that won't work. It's only on Instagram, Crochandro. Sorry. Jimbo, stop. You need to chill out, buddy. You need to chill. Jimbo is starting to eat our box now. Really great. He's starting to eat our, like, one of these boxes for it. We're going to put this behind us right now. and just grab the yarn that we need. And let's get crocheting, buddy. Stop! Dude, he's eating the wire for the camera. Stop it. You need to chill. Take a chill pill, relax, go to your cat camera, and show everybody your cute little butt. Oh my god. He's such a weasel. Stop it. You're being a butt nug. Okay. All right. Let's crochet. We're going to be making our beginner cactus. And this pattern is not available yet, but will be available in a little bit. Just hold tight and I'll get it to you ASAP. Let me pull up the pattern though on my side so that Jimbo, you gotta chill, man. Not cool. Oh, he might be going to his little bed. How do you keep your yarn organized and... Ooh, that could have been bad. My friend Andy was trying to call me right now. Bad timing, buddy. All right. Someone asks, how do... Wait, Bag a Day Crochet is here? Really? How can you tell? Anyhow, how do you keep your yarn organized and stop getting tingles into other yarn? Get rid of your cat. That'll help you. But actually, that yarn box, the box for this does help with that a lot, which is kind of cool. Okay, so I'm gonna be making our little cactuses right now, and I do want your feedback as we make it. Let me pull up the pattern first. Betty, we named it Betty. Betty the beginner cactus. That's what I called it. The first thing is I'm just gonna make the body as normal, but I do want your opinion on what kind of spikes to make. So, and what size eyes to add. You know what? Let's start by asking you eyes and mouth. So we're gonna go to the chat first. We're gonna say, while I get there, what size eyes should I add? So we can either do 6mm or 8mm eyes to start us off. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to say that I totally just forgot about. If you do want to buy one of these kits, use the code HOOKED, HOOKED at checkout, and you'll get free shipping. So yeah, it's a way to get free shipping domestically. So there's another little thing if you want to get a free kit or a free shipping. That is how you do it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the top of our mini cactus body, and you can see how easy these are to make. I won't be using a stitch marker here because I just want to make it real quick, but it is actually a pretty easy pattern to make. Let's see, what time is it right now? What time are we starting this? Okay, so it's 2:08 my time. And the reason I want to say that is because it'll give you an idea of how long these tiny cactuses take to make. So we'll keep track of what time we start, 2:08, and we'll see what time we finish, because someone was asking how long these cactuses take to make. Someone asked, when you say customizable cacti, do you mean you can take parts of the cactus and put on different parts to customize the cactus? Yep, exactly. So there's a bunch of different sections you can add to your cactus. There's a bunch of different kinds of spikes you can add to your cactus and flowers. Different kinds of like dirt patches you can add to them. Different mouths and even like noses and eyebrows and stuff like that. So it's going to be very customizable. Pre-orders end on May 15th, when the kits will get shipped. So you have until then to pre-order the kit. I suggest pre-ordering it sooner, because if we do run out of them, I only have so many that I can sell. So if we run out, that will, we'll have to stop taking orders for a little bit. So I would pre-order it ASAP personally, because they are actually going pretty quick, which is really cool. here you can also kind of see the stitch definition thing I was talking about. Look at how clean those stitches look with this yarn. It's like crazy clean. It just looks so good. It's like, look how tightly wound the yarn is too. It's super shiny also. I'm really proud of this yarn. I think it's super cool. Oopsies, forgot an increase. Forgot an increase. Let me know, do you have any other questions about the kit or really anything at all? Let me know in the comments. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday, by the way. I am about to go, so after this live stream is over, I'm going to go see the new Mario movie, and I'm so excited. Mickey Cricky's got to go. Thank you for joining, Mickey. Mickey Cricky was actually the first one. You're the very first person that got an annual kit. You made my day yesterday, Mickey. I was like, oh my god, we made a sale. It was really cool. Oh, PDF. Yes, let me show you the PDF, preview of the PDF. I'll show you the sunflower example first. So I think this will give you a good idea of it. Okay, hopefully this works. Can you see that? Let's do this. We'll go with that and then this. Okay, hopefully you can see this. This gives you an idea of the sunflower pattern and how the new PDFs look. The books are going to look pretty similar-ish. Obviously, we're going to be making some sizable changes to the PDF to make it like more book friendly, but this gives you an idea of the look of it. This is our version. This is the version 0, so this one is like not even done yet technically, but it gives you an idea. I'm gonna scroll way past that so you can't just jump to it, but there's a whole beginner section, and then it gets to the pattern itself. Obviously there's photo tutorials throughout, and there's video time codes so you can quickly jump to different parts of the pattern. And then also all these are check marks, so you can keep track of your progress throughout. So yeah, that gives you kind of an idea of what the PDFs are going to look like. Everyone has a special color too that goes with what the pattern is, and yeah, I hope that explains things a little bit. Noah, yes, I can call you Noah. I'll do my best to remember. We got Noah and River in the chat. Great. Okay, cool. Let's keep on crocheting on. The following. Okay, yeah. So next we want to add our height to our cactus. So we've done our increasing of our cactus. You can kind of see how simple it is. We're basically just making a ball, like a little crocheted ball. Probably like one of the first things that you learn to crochet. Ooh, Rivers said that they're gonna make a black cactus with yellow and orange pot. Well, very cool. That sounds pretty dope. That is way cool. Tegan, you've got a binder of club crochet patterns? That's so cool. You know, I never know. So one thing, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day. They were asking me about why I do so many video tutorials. Because they know I spend a long time on my video tutorials. Not only the recording, but the editing. They take up a lot of time. And they were like, why do you go through all this effort for video tutorials? And I was like, you know what? To be honest, with the video tutorials, not that many people watch them. I would say like maybe 5% of people watch the video tutorials for the patterns. At least it looks like that from the back end. But what's really important to me is that those people, those 5% of people, would never be able to crochet these patterns without the video tutorial. They're like necessary for those people to make it. And it just made me realize, like, one of the things that's really important to Club Crochet is the accessibility of it. Like making our patterns available for any type of learner is really, really important for me. my mom is a was a special ed teacher for a really long time, and she instilled in me the idea that like everybody learns differently from each other. Some people are visual learners. Some people like to learn audibly. Some people need photos or written instructions, and everybody learns in a different way. And so for Club Crochet, what I really wanted to do when I started the site is I wanted to make it as accessible as possible for everybody to crochet, which includes the PDFs. That's why I do video tutorials for every single one. I do photo tutorials as much as I can, so that no matter how yarn illiterate you might be, you can still learn to crochet using our patterns. And yeah, so it's really cool to know that someone is actually using the PDFs, printing them out and keeping them in a binder. That's super cool, because I put so much effort into all these different learning styles, and I never really know which ones people are using a lot of or which ones people aren't really using a lot of. So yeah, it makes me really happy to know that you're using them. Okay, someone asks, how close to San Diego am I? I'm very close to San Diego. I'm in Ventura County, which is it's like 2 hours north of San Diego, so it's pretty close. Actually, my cousin lives in San Diego, and I go out there pretty often to go see her. So yeah, I'm pretty close to San Diego. Someone asked, how close am I to Quebec? Not close. Very, very far from Quebec. I've always wanted to see Quebec, though. Oh, that's so cool to know that other people have binders. That's neat. This music, perfect music for this moment. Oh, thanks, Cosmo. Hey, Cosmo, by the way. I hope you like these new kits. Yeah, I actually was thinking about you just the other day because I was looking at your frog and was just thinking, oh man, this could be, I don't know. I was just thinking about you. I hope you're having a good day. Can you get a shout out? You sure can. Ebby Gebby? Ebby Gebby. Thanks for joining, Ebby Gebby. Angelica. Oh, by the way, like this video down below. If this video gets enough likes, we'll do a giveaway. I plan on doing quite a lot of giveaways throughout the each of the seasons, by the way. So if you want to enter any giveaways, just keep a lookout. I'll be doing new ones every season. We'll be doing a pretty decent amount of giveaways. Hey, Jimbo? No, this yarn is not edible. No, you're thinking of I don't know what you're thinking of, but it's not. Oh, you're thinking of spaghetti. Spaghetti is edible. Spaghettable. That's how you can remember it. But not yarn. Yarn not edible. Yarn not edible. I don't want to make a cactus with saliva on it. Sorry. It's just not in the cards. Stop. Oh my gosh. You know what's difficult? Trying to fight a cat while you crochet. Buddy, chill. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know if you can see that? That's Jimbo Fuzz. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. You're everywhere. I call them Jimbo Spores, actually, because they're making little versions of him, and they grow and they grow, and eventually they get huge. Lene! Oh, good question, Lene. Lene says that they're late, but what yarn are you using? We're using our brand new Club Crochet branded yarn. You can see in the background right here. These are parts of our new seasonal kits, which I just finished talking about. If you want to learn everything about what we just talked about, check out the link. I believe it's pinned to the chat or in the top of the description, and you'll get an idea of everything we've just been talking about. Will our crochet kits include bonus Jimbo hairs? No, unfortunately they won't. Our kits are going to be shipped out of a different place, not from here. So poor Jimbo Fuzz won't get into any of them. What a bummer. What a bummer. What a bummer, Jimbo. They want your fur in the kits. Maybe in a future kit. Ow! Maybe in a future kit we'll add some Jimbo fur as a special sign-up bonus. If you had to sell that plant crochet, how much would you sell it for? Ooh, which one? The giant bonsai tree? Or this one right here? Ooh, I don't know. I don't usually sell my crochet projects because I like the idea of, I don't know, them being for me, but I might sell it for like maybe like 40, because it actually takes a little bit of time to make this one because of all the different weird parts of it, but I don't know, maybe 40. All right, I'm going to do a couple of extra rounds here. In the pattern for these beginner cactuses, it basically explains that like this part of the pattern, you can do as many repeats as you want to make your cactus as tall as you want it to be. And you could stop right here if you want like a super short cactus that's barely poking out of the pot. But obviously I want mine to be a little bit longer. So let's see how much material. Well, we got enough. We can probably make it about that long. A little bit longer of a cactus than our other one. Give that a shot. And then we'll add our little eyes and stuff to it. Where did I learn to crochet? I learned to crochet, I actually learned the beginning of crochet online. I believe probably on YouTube. I learned how to do this stitch that we're doing right now, the single crochet. But after that, I actually started just experimenting, seeing what hey, Jimbo, what part of don't eat this yarn? Don't you understand? Oh my God, you're so cute. Stop it. You're not allowed to be that cute. All right. Well, get out of the way then. I learned online, but I did create a complete 101 series to teach how to crochet. So, Ebby Gebby, if you want to learn, check out Crocheting 101, How to Crochet for Complete Beginners. It's a great resource that I built. It's totally free and will teach you how to crochet and where to get started, all the materials you need, everything that you need to get going with crochet. All right. Jimbo, he's back. He's back with a vengeance. He's digging at everything at my feet. Just rolling around, grabbing all the wires, trying to eat them. It's really great for me. I really love this. All right, a few more stitches here. How many rounds have we done? 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we've done 7. I think we could do 8, 9, maybe 2 more rounds. Get a little bit more height going. Our yarn is getting a little crazy because I need to keep it not on the ground so Jimbo doesn't attack everything. Oh, thank you, Cooper. Yeah, Cooper Ebby Gebby just posted in the chat a link to Crocheting 101. So if you want to get started, that's a great resource. Where can we get this pattern? This pattern will be out in a few weeks probably as part of our seasonal kits. So just you're gonna have to hold tight for a little bit. Okay, we want to add feet. Now there's a special section on this website that teaches you how to add feet because the feet, you're going to be using bobble stitches, which can be a little complicated. So that's where I explain, like, if you are a complete beginner, I wouldn't add feet, but if you want to add feet, here's how. So I think this is a good timing. Let's see. I guess we could go, maybe we'll go, let's do one more round and then we'll add our feet. But it's just another part of the pattern that's customizable, just like all the rest of it. Could I make a millennium puzzle? What's a millennium puzzle? From Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, no, I probably won't be doing that, to be honest. I try to avoid doing copywritten things like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, things like that. While I do love them, I don't know. I just have a hard time. Actually, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a kid. Like, I had a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Oh my god, Jimbo is wrapped up in yarn. 1 second. Jimbo, stop. Stop. You're trapped. Dude. Stop. Oh my god. He freaked out and got this white yarn all untangled and then wrapped himself all around it and then had a panic attack. You gotta love this dumb idiot. You know, you just gotta love him. He's so stupid, but he's so cute. All right. Yeah, you definitely can, Naughty Flowers, for sure. Actually, I'd love your help making these patterns also, all of these patterns like language. I'd love your help making them all Spanish themed. So I know I owe you like a million emails. So reach out, you know my email. Just reach out, but I would love your help designing a sticker if you have anything in mind, especially. Okay, so now I'm gonna add our little feet to our cactus, and then I'll add our eyes after that. The reason I add my feet before I add the eyes is because I like to line the eyes up with the feet. By the way, what did you guys choose for the eyes? Did we choose 8mm or 6mm? Oh, we went with 8mm. Good choice. Okay, where we're at here? Where we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here's 6. We're going to be doing bobble stitches for the feet. Again, this is part of the pattern that is like the more advanced part of this beginner pattern, which can be skipped whether you want to add feet or not. It's pretty good. We'll do a few more stitches. One, and then our second foot. Hey, what now? What now? He's attacking the monomal. You think Jimbo's acting up because he misses Jules? When does she get back? She is actually back. She's in the other room watching TV right now. She actually came back with a really, really bad cold. Luckily, it wasn't COVID, but we think it might have been like some kind of sinus infection or something. So she's been kind of sickly for this week. She's starting to feel better today, but she is back, which is great. It's been very nice to have her back. Which deck? I don't remember, man. It's been a long time. Will I still post free patterns? I will be posting free patterns still. This beginner cactus is actually going to be our one of our free patterns for this season. So every season I'll be doing a few free patterns, and this one's just going to be one of them. All right, bottle eyes in the shop. Another great way to support the channel. We're going to be adding our 8mm eyes here. And next, we want to add a mouth. I think I'll do just like a very simple smile for our mouth. So let's go ahead and grab some black thread for that also. So we got our black thread for our mouth. Let's use, this one's pretty thin black thread. What I really like about our new, like the thread in the kits, is that it's really like a lot thicker. It's like kind of double this thickness, which I like a lot. But I don't really want to start using this one just yet. I want to use everything in this kit when we start doing the actual crochet along for the kit. So probably on Thursday with our Planet Earth is when I'll start using the yarn from the kit itself. Because I only have one of them. Because I've used the other ones that I got. Alright, so I'm going to add a little mouth. Let's go ahead, we'll add our smile right here. I think this is probably a good spot for it. 2. And then we'll come up through right here. This is also part of the pattern that I'll explain in the tutorial. How to do things like smiles or just a bunch of different kinds of faces, so you can make little fat faces or whatever you really want. But for this one, I think just a very simple smile is a good start. Nice and simple. Yeah, you'll still be able to crochet without paying if you want to. You can also do a free trial on the website if you want to just try out all of our patterns, and then you can cancel your memberships at any time. All right. So we got our smile. I'm going to add our eyes to the right and the left of our smile. One right there and one right here. That's pretty cute. What do you think of adding white around the eyes to make the eyes just a little bit more like vibrant? Or we could also do like little cheeks. I mean, that's pretty cute already though. Let's go ahead and lock these eyes into place. You want an evil smile. Oh, let's cancel the vote real quick. And let's do our next vote, which is going to be... Next poll will be... let's go with what kind of spikes. So the options are X stitches, okay, so next vote that I have in there is going to be what kind of spikes do you want to add? There's 3 options. We can either do X stitches, we can do loose spikes, or we can do line spikes. Now, I know before you guys even start voting, well, some people are already voting, but let me explain the difference of the 3. These ones are going to be our loose spikes. They're the easiest ones to add, and they add like these little fuzzy spikes almost. I think these ones look the most like realistic to cactuses, kind of. Then we have our X spikes, which we used on our flat cactus here. And then our line spikes, which we used on our hunky cactus. So let me know which kind of spikes you want me to add for our cactus that we're making right now. I'm going to vote for, I think I want these ones. Ooh, this one's going to be a close race. Do I speak French? Oui, on peut. Mais mon français, c'est pas bon. Très mal. J'ai oublié. Yeah, I forget a lot of my French. Okay. We've got our face on there. That is a pretty cute smile. And I think we can actually close our body up now. Yeah, let's close it up. And then we can get started on, well, we can either get started on the pot or the flower that's going to go on our head. I guess we could also do we could also start doing the spikes after this, after we stuff our character up a little bit. Could you do a bumblebee on the flower? Oh, that would be cute. In fact, actually, bumblebees are one of the alternative patterns for this season. You can make bumblebees because it comes with your black yarn, your white yarn, and your yellow yarn, which is what you need for a bumblebee. Which we have bumblebee tutorials too. Is a bee the 6th pattern? A bumblebee is not the 6th pattern. That is an alternative one though that you could make instead. Good guess. Good guess. I'm super curious if anybody will guess it. I don't think anybody will guess. Cooper said that they're Canadian and I speak more French than they do. That's funny. I really like learning languages. It's one of my favorite things to learn. It makes me feel like I'm almost like I'm doing a puzzle in my own brain. So I really like languages a lot. I want to learn Spanish next, and then I do kind of want to learn Chinese, but it's so difficult. Praying mantis, no, praying mantis will not be the pattern. Is the 6th pattern a new one? Yes, it is. It is a pattern that has never been released before, and I've actually never shown it on in any videos either. So it's very unique, and it is very unique compared to all these patterns. By the way, so if you're looking at all these ones and you're like, well, maybe it'll look like one of these ones, maybe it'll be different this, but it is definitely unique to. It's honestly unique to Club Crochet. I don't really have a pattern anything like this on the website. I just thought it was kind of a fun idea to add something a little weird, a little different, keep you on your toes, keep you guessing on what kind of projects are going to be released throughout the seasons. In future seasons, I do want to do things like I want to do other kinds of seasonal kits where I'll do things like wearables, so you can make like beanies and mittens and stuff like that. Just in the future, that might be kind of fun. Also, if you have any ideas on future themes that you'd like me to make, let me know in the chat right now. Is it a plant? In a way, yes it is. In a way, but that might be a red herring. You'll never know. But yeah, let me know if you have any other ideas for future seasons. I definitely want to do a season of fantasy, like goblins and stuff. That'll definitely be in the future. I'll probably do another season of dinosaurs too. That's probably in the future. But yeah, any kind of ideas are very, very much welcomed in the chat. Let me know. What is my favorite pattern from the goblinoids? My favorite pattern from the goblinoids is probably just goblins. I just love making little goblins a lot. I also really like the hobgoblin pattern. In the new fantasy themed patterns, I really, really like the new mini dragons that just came out, hey, by the way, I was supposed to turn those mini dragons off from being free like 3 weeks ago, and I totally forgot, and it's still free. It'll definitely only be free for a little bit longer though. It will not be free soon. So if you want to make it, go check it out on the site. Oh, Becky says they want to make the reversible unicorn, but it won't let you get to the pattern. I made sure I was logged in and everything. Please look at this. Okay, Becky, are you a member? Do you have a Club Crochet membership? Because it might require a membership. Or it might just be broken on the website. So I'll look into it regardless after this. But yeah, if you have any, if you do have a membership, that might be why you haven't been able to access it. You need a membership. Oh, speaking of too, if you have a Club Crochet membership to the website and then you go to purchase a seasonal kit, you'll get an additional 5% off of your purchase. So not only do you get 5% off for purchasing it as a pre-order, but you get another 5% off for purchasing it with a membership. So membership levels get you extra discounts on everything. So yeah, if you want to get an extra discount, what I would suggest doing, if you haven't already gotten a free trial, sign up for the website, sign up for a free trial, then buy the seasonal kit. Use the code HOOKED to get free shipping, and you'll get 10% off of the kit. You'll get free shipping. Yeah, that's going to be the most way to save the most amount of money on the kit. But you didn't hear it from me. Wait, I mean, you did hear it from me, but you know what I mean. I love the orcs, yeah, and the trolls are super fun too. Yeah, okay, cool. Then Becky, that means that it's on my end, that it is broken. Then I will fix it after this live stream for you. Hopefully I can fix it before I have to go to my to go see the new movie, because I'm going to see the new Mario movie with my cousin's kids, and I'm really excited. Bugs or insects, definitely. And transportation themed, yes, I love that. Burbs, yes, burbs are a great idea for a theme. And yes, I love farm animals. I was thinking farm animals would be a really, really good one for maybe like fall in like next year or something. Okay, what did you guys vote for the spikes? What did we vote for? Oh, interesting. You went with loose spikes. Ah, very interesting. I thought for sure it was going to be the X stitches. Very cool. All right. By the way, check this out. Here's one of my white balls of yarn. I actually just took the label off of it. Look at how beautiful. Okay, so we're going to be using some of this white yarn. You don't need too much for our loose spikes. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll save my loose spikes for just a second, and we'll do a flower first. I'm just going to do a very simple flower on our cactus here. Because it is so tiny, I think I'm just going to do a little cute simple flower like this. And maybe we'll do two on either side, so I'll have little flower pigtails. That'd be kind of cute. So we'll save this white yarn for just a second, and then we'll come back to it. Is the plant the secret plant a money tree or a fly capture thing? Ooh, Good guess. Very good guess, River. Not right, but good guess. Reptiles would be fun. Space theme, absolutely. Oh, no worries, Becky. You are absolutely not bugging me. This is the exact place to tell me problems like that. So I appreciate you coming in and talking to me about things that are broken on the website because I want to fix them. So yeah, you're definitely not bugging me. Okay, so I'm making our miniature flowers now. I just think maybe it's a better idea to add the flowers on first before I add the spikes, specifically with the loose spikes, because it'll help me know where to put the spikes. So we're just going to be making a cup. I'll make 2 of these cute little flowers. Is the yarn washable? You know what? I'm not 100% sure, Sarah, because I've never washed it. But I would say it. My guess would be yes. I think it is washable. But I should test that out first. Oh, you guys are spamming pickle. All right, I said it. Pickle. All right. Monsters season would be really cool. I actually was thinking about that the other day, Cosmo, of doing a season where it's like a design your own monster. It comes with a bunch of different customizations and you make your own monster, and then we have like I don't know. I think that would be really fun though. One other thing that I want to talk about these seasons is that every season I'm gonna try to do this first season I won't be doing this with, but in our next season we will be. I want to start doing collaborations with other amigurumi artists to do a different pattern and a different alternate pattern in the season, so that we could have like guest crocheters in to make different stuff throughout the season, just to give like more options and just have fun with the different things that we can make. All right, there's one of our flowers. Boop. There we go. Take this inside one here. These little flowers are super easy to make. I'll make sure this is like one of our free tutorials coming out. I think it'd be nice to make this little flower into like a YouTube short or something maybe. I don't know. Just a thought. So I think it'd be cute to do, actually, even just one flower off to the side is really cute. Makes her look like she's like Hawaiian or something. Like we could either do that or we could do 2 on either side. What do you think? 1 flower or 2 flowers? You guys let me know. Which one do you think would be cute? Oh, yes, that's a good point, Sarah. Yeah, the keychain especially. I definitely want to add 1 here at least. So I'm going to go ahead and just sew this one off to the side of the head. And then wait to see what you guys think about doing a second one or just doing 1. I think 1 would look really cute, though. I'm not going to lie. Ooh, Twiz thinks we should do 2 flowers. Do we got a cat? Yeah, baby. We got a Jimbo. Quick cat cam break. Wow. What an adorable little boy. So cute. Such a nice baby. Okay. Let's keep on crocheting on. We'll go with this one, and I'm just going to come out right here. 2 flowers, 1 flower, 2 flowers. Fly World 64 says, how about 10 flowers? Chaos incarnate. Oh, a pitcher plant. Oh my gosh. See, there's so many different things that I could be doing for this season. I definitely think we'll be coming back to plants again in a future season, because there's just so many things that I'm not going to be able to do this season that I want to. Oh my god. 1 flower is really cute off to the side like that. Not going to lie. But we could do pigtails. And if I do it like this, if I bend the flower in, little pigtails like that, that'd be super cute too. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's do a vote. We'll do a vote. Quick vote, though. This one's going to be quick. 1 or 2 flowers. Okay, quick vote there. While you guys are voting on that, I'm going to get started on the pot for our cactus. And then we'll come back to the cactus itself to add our flowers, and then finally we'll add our spikes at the very end. You could do these cactuses without adding any spikes though, because they're just so cute. Like, they could totally go without spikes, but obviously I'm gonna add some cute little spikes too. So we'll put this guy off to the side, and let's move on to making the pot for our flowers. Okay. Ooh, yes, basically a big bug flower. Is it that? No, it is not that. But I think someone was saying like a Venus flytrap, basically. That would be super duper cool. I need to do that. I need to do a Venus flytrap for sure. One of the live streams throughout the season, at least one live stream throughout the season, I really want to do a design live stream so we can design something live, and it'll be like an alternative pattern for the website. And then I thought it'd be really fun to do like a vote for what we do as our design along live stream. But gosh, a Venus flytrap would be really, really, really cool. So that's definitely an option. This first stitch always gives me trouble. I swear to God. There we go. I just crocheted it too tight because I wasn't paying attention. All right, so I'm making our little tiny pots for our cactus right now. Ooh, a mushroom. No, not a mushroom in this season, unfortunately. But mushrooms are definitely in the plans for the future. Oh, bunny life. Thanks for joining. 1 flower, 2 flowers, hand puppets. That would be a fun season. A rose is actually going to be one of our alternate patterns for the season. So if you wanted to make a yellow rose instead of a sunflower, you totally can. Oh, Tegan, you just got the cobalt pattern. I hope you like it. I loved that pattern. That one was really, really fun. Okay. We are making a sunflower. See? Check it out. There's our sunflower. All right, so you got 1, 2, and 3. We'll just keep going. 4. As you guys vote for 1 or 2 flowers. Has anybody seen the Super Mario movie? I'm about to go. Oh, no, it is not going to be a pitcher plant. I think a pitcher plant's a really fun idea, though. I used to have a bunch of pitcher plants when I was in college. I loved them. I would catch little flies and put them in. Oh, Becky, thank you so much. Becky said they're going to sign up for an annual pass. Thank you very, 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 very much. Our goal, like, we are like halfway to my goal for the season already for the annual passes. Like, I'm really nervous about this because there was a lot that went into making wait, hold on. I'm forgetting how I did this last part here. I think I'm supposed to go like this. I had like a way to make these a little bit easier. That maybe. That's not too bad. Oh, right. Duh. I remember what I did. I remember where I goofed it. I had an idea for how to make this easier, but I just realized how to do that. It's in the written part. Okay. Anyhow, someone said Mario movie was really good. Oh, cool. I'm super glad. I'm super excited to see it. And then someone asked, oh, the annual pass. Thank you so much again for buying that. I really, 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 really appreciate it. I think what we're going to do in the future is have like people that have an annual pass. I want to do like special credits on live streams and stuff too. So I'll keep you updated there. A pig with wings. Shh. Flying pig. That's a great idea. Emily, you by just getting the annual pass, I think you got as much of a discount as you could. Anyhow, so I think you're good. I am so hyped for the Mario movie too. Is it Groot? Maybe. No, it's not Groot. It is not. I'm telling you, you guys won't be able to guess what it is. Okay, so there's the end of that, and then I go from the front loop here. I pull this through like this. So this is like this weird trick I just figured out the other day for how to make this pot even crisper. That. All right. Ooh, I do want to see Reinfeld a lot. I actually told my friend that I wanted to see it, and he was like, "What? Why?" And I was like, "Because it looks cool." I was like, don't give me like crap for wanting to go see a movie. Ooh, I want to see the D&D movie too. So does Jules. I heard it's really long though. Like, I've heard it's good, but it's just like a long movie. So I'm very curious to see it. I want to see that mimic. I mean, I guess we already kind of have seen it in the trailers, but it does look very cool. I will not be giving you a hint. I'm sorry. No hints. You'll know eventually. There you go, Twiz. Twiz is getting a little closer. It is not a corpse flower. I don't even really know what a corpse flower is. Sounds cool though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9, 10, 12. All right. Okay, goofed this last stitch up. I totally did. There we go. I fix it. All right. Okay. I'm going to keep crocheting now. I should probably pull up the PDF for this. There it is. Vileplume is a corpse flower. Oh, the like real stinky one. Yeah. Nick Cage was funny. I like Nicolas Cage a lot, actually. I think I like his roles in movies pretty often. Yes, it's a CO2 molecule. You figured out my puzzle, Ivy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then increase. Got it. All right, we're almost done with the crochet. Looks like I'm gonna be adding maybe one more flower, and then we can add our spikes, but we're almost done. And then I gotta head out pretty soon to go see this movie. I'm so excited. Mitochondria, bacteria. That would be super cool, actually. Crocheting a little like photosynthetic bacteria. That would be really clever. I might do that. That's a cool idea. See, there's so many cool ideas for this, right? Like, we can do so many different things. Oh, here's one thing actually that I haven't mentioned. yet about these seasonal kits that is probably pretty good to know. It's that these seasonal kits will be available for purchase after the season is over. It's just going to be a little bit more expensive. So it's cheaper to buy it earlier. Like, it's the cheapest way to buy it is with the season pass. I mean, with an annual pass. Then after that, it's cheapest to buy it by pre-ordering it. And then it's cheapest to buy it when the season's currently active. And then the last way to purchase it is after the season's over. I'll have them available for a small amount of time after that. So, yeah, so they will be available after the seasons are over, just not forever. It'll only be like for a limited time. Some of them I might keep for a long time. Like this photosynthesis kit might be available for a year or two after the kit has been released. But future ones, they might just be like very short windows of when they're available, depending on like how like niche the theme is going to be, you know, because sometimes I'll do really niche themes like, you know, goblins and stuff where, you know, it's kind of for us. But yeah, I don't know. A power plant. That's good. On the website, on the patterns, what does the little yarn ball mean? If you click it, it should tell you. The yarn ball means that it requires a Club Crochet membership to access or a purchase of the pattern. Basically, it's saying that this pattern isn't totally free. You'll need a membership to access it. Yeah. All right. I think I've got just a couple more rounds here of the pot. But we're flying. We're flying. Do we still got a sleepy Jimbo, by the way? I can't see the video right now. I'm gonna guess that he is sleeping based on the fact that he's not biting my legs. That's good, Nutrang. Don't leave. We're just having fun. Such a dweeb. Love it. Gotta love it. All right. All right. Call it Spikes? You mean call the name of our cactus that we're making right now Spike? What do you mean? Oh, what if we named it Phil? Like chlorophyll. Oh, that's so cute. I missed it. Ivy said that Jimbo cleaned his paw out and then went back to sleep. He's so sweet. What a sweet little baby. Hey, Lonnie, how are you? How you doing? What you up to? All right. Last thing that I do for this pot is I'm gonna add slip stitches. I always add little slip stitches into the front loops for the end of the pot, and this way it gives it like kind of a bit of a border to the pot, which is nice. As like a finishing piece. Obviously, this pattern is taking longer than I was expecting because I keep getting distracted, but you can see they're pretty quick patterns. What? Someone said, what is a pig's favorite movie or favorite karate move? A pork chop. Oh my gosh. That is so lame. I love it. Love it. What time is it? It is 3 p.m. right now where I'm at. I'm in California in the United States. So yeah, it's currently 3 p.m. here. All right. It'll be be the last stitch needed for our pot. Go ahead and cut this, hide this end in, and then we will add our second flower, because I think you guys voted on 2. And then add the spikes, and we'll be out of here and off to go see Super Mario. Super excited. Super excited. All right. There we go. So we can see how our fun little cactus here fits into the pot. It's a nice snug fit, which is great. But they sit up really, really cleanly. Wow, that's super cute, actually. This one might even be cuter than the one I did for the website, or for the pattern. All right, let's add our other flower. We can cancel the vote now. Since you guys have chosen, you've made your choice. And then we'll just add, I think little pigtails will be really cute. Pigtail flowers. Oh, an aphid, that'd be cute. I definitely think bugs, like crocheting bugs, is in the future. It's a future season for sure. Just because, like, how have I not done bugs yet? You know what I mean? Like, I haven't crocheted any bugs. It's crazy to me. I guess in bumblebees, but they're not really bugs. Bumblebees are like, I don't know. To me, bumblebees always felt like different. And I've never really thought of a bumblebee as a bug. I always thought of them as like kind of, I don't know, spirits? No. I don't know what a I guess it's an insect. It just feels different to me. I don't know why. All right, let's tighten this flower up. See, what is really great here about this is like tightening the magic loop here with this flower. If this wasn't this special like triple or like extra ply thread, I'd be a little nervous about pulling this flower tight because I would break the yarn with other kinds of yarn. But this one, you can't break the yarn if you try. It is cut this yarn or that's it, because it is extremely strong due to the multiply threads. Yes, like this, right? Kind of like Princess Leia's buns a little bit. Just two little pigtail flowers. Oh, it's so cute. All right, we're gonna put it right. I think right here's a good center of it. Well, maybe that's a little low because we want it to be around the same place as the last one. So maybe right here. Yeah, that's probably good. Okay. And then this bit. Up. Adam. There was an old cartoon that I think my dad maybe used to watch with this ant called Adam Ant, and for some reason I still remember. I don't even think I watched it much because it's way before my time, but it was like up and Adam Ant, and for some reason I think about it all the time. I don't know why. It's just like something I think about. Weird the things that get stuck in your brain sometimes. A leaf slug. A human? No, I think we're the furthest thing from photosynthetic. All right, we got our flowers sewn on. Last thing we want to do, which by the way, double flower, double cute. I also like to pinch these flowers in so they're a little bit more. Oh, that's super cute. He looks like a Pokemon. She looks like a Pokemon. This is definitely a she, right? Okay, let's add our spikes. Now, this part is super fun. Really easy to do. These are our loose spike versions. And the loose spikes are really easy. All you need to do is go in the center of one of the reverse stitches like this. So not in between two stitches, but actually in the center of one stitch. And then come out wherever you want the next one. I'm gonna try to do ours a little bit even. So I'll go up 1, 2. Let's go up to this one right here. So we'll go up to that stitch. And then all you do is you pull it out till you have just a little bit left over, and then you cut it, and that's it. That's why they're called loose spikes, because they're loose on the inside. So we go 1, cut one end like that, and then we cut the other end like that, and that's it. We'll just do that all over our piece. I like to add our spikes. Let's actually take her out of her pot so we can get spikes all over the plant. We'll go like this. Actually, let's go 2 rounds over like that and then down. So this way, I'm gonna try to make it so these spikes are as uniform as possible. We're gonna do that one again. Which obviously I explain all of this in the tutorial, but it's good to be aware. Now the problem with these loose spikes, obviously there's pros and cons to every one of these different kinds of spikes that I'm making. The con to this one might be pretty obvious. It's that these can be removed pretty easy. So if you are making these for like a kid or a pet, I would not suggest using these loose spike methods, because if they put this in their mouth, like there's a chance they could pull these little spikes out, and obviously you don't want that to happen. So I suggest using things like the X stitch spikes if you're making these for a child. But for me, because I'm just gonna have this pot sitting on my counter, like loose spikes are chill. They look easy, they're super easy to make. You see how we're adding all these spikes, and once we're done adding them all, we'll go in and we'll just poke them like this and it'll fuzz them out. See how it kind of turns them into like little fuzzy spikes? They look more spiky when you do that. Don't worry, I won't forget the butt. I won't forget the butt. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go all the way up to the top here with this one. And then we'll go over 2 rounds like this. There we go, like that. This one I think I'm gonna pull in pretty far. Yeah, nice. All right, we're gonna follow it down 1, 2, like this, and then follow that down 1, 2, like that. Uh-oh, Jimbo's a stirring, I heard him. Just like that, perfect. Can't forget our butt. Got to give space for the butt. I'm not gonna add spikes on the very bottom here, by the way. We're gonna try to keep them a little bit separated from the bottom of our piece, since it's just gonna be in the pot anyhow. Oh, Jimbo wants out. 1 second, I'll help you out. Or maybe Jules will let him out. No, she's forgetting, or she's not paying attention. 1 second. We gotta free Jimbo from the clutches of tyranny. Hold on. There we go. Bottle of water. How you doing, Laya? Hope you're having a great day. Okay, 1, 2, like this. And we'll move on to the next spot. Go up 1, over 1. Start the next spike here. almost done with our spikes. And almost done with the stream. By the way, thank you guys so much for joining this live stream. I know it's a little bit different than our normal ones, but I hope you liked it. Obviously, if you're not subscribed yet, you should subscribe down below. And you should totally like this video. It helps it get awareness from other people on YouTube. But regardless, thank you so much for joining this. I really, really appreciate it. I was not expecting, honestly, I wasn't expecting that many people to join the live stream since we haven't been doing Sunday live streams in so long. But it's really nice to know that you do want to join. It's just cool. It's just cool to know. Let's see, we want one stitch here. So we want over up to like this. Nice. And notice how we still have so much of this white yarn left over for our spikes. I used actually way more than I needed. This one could go right over the eye. I'm gonna go right above the eye right here. So we're gonna do a little bit of changing this one up a little bit to give more space for the face. And we'll have our one spike here coming right out the top of the head if I can get out. Like that. That way she's got this fun little spike popping out of the top of her head. But you always want to give space for the face. Space for the face. This, come out. Let's come out right under the face like that. Oh, and we got to add the butt crack. Almost forgot. Almost forgot about our butt. Good. 1, 2. Yeah. Oh. Almost pulled it too far in. There we go. 1, 2. One spike here, and then we'll do the next one above the eye all the way up to here. Like that. Oh, thank you. It's one of our, that earth is one of our seasonal kit patterns, by the way. Let's go right here. And where should we come out for our last spike? Let's do right down here. We'll do one a little lower than normal. Okay. All right, last thing we want to do is add our butt. So we need our extra black thread for that. We only have a little bit left, which is perfect. We'll go like so. Out. Out. That. Space for the face. Oh, this is your first ever live stream, Ebgi? Thank you so much, Geeby. Wow, thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. This one is a little bit different than normal ones. I mean, we are crocheting something, but you should totally check out our Thursday live stream where we're making the earth. Yes, highly suggested. Check it out. It'll be a little bit more normal, and it's going to be a fundraiser to help raise money for wildlife, endangered wildlife. So it's going to be for a good cause too. So check us out Thursday. This Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and it'll let you know when we're live. Also, make sure to check out the calendar, the new calendar on the website. Okay, so there's our little butt. We got all of our little spikes. Let's go ahead and poke all of our spikes a little bit, just a little bit. Kind of reshape them. And by poking them, they'll become more spiky. She's very furry, very fuzzy. Fuzzy cactus. Pretty good though, not bad. All right, and we'll add her to her new little home. I love how tall she is too. and her little pigtail flowers. Pretty freaking cute. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Let's take a look at our cactus. I hope you guys enjoyed making that. The pattern should be out really soon, and sign up for the seasonal kit. Pre-orders now. It's the cheapest way to get it, and it is a great way to support this channel. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys on Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And feel free to bring questions there, or let me know if you have any questions by reaching out at contact@clubcrochet.com. You can also comment down below. I'm going to try to answer as many questions as you might have about the seasonal kits or annual pass. I'm really proud of these. I really hope you guys enjoy it. And if you can support the channel, if you really do want one of these kits, I highly suggest checking them out. Not only because they're a great way to support the channel, but because they're really cool. I put in a lot of effort to make these very cool. I put in a lot of design time. So yeah, I just hope you like them as much as I do. And thank you so much for joining. Pasta la pizza, happy hooking, and all right. Oh my god, no, you hang up first. Oh, stop. Oh my gosh, you're making me blush. Oh my gosh, stop. No, you hang up first. Bye, everybody. I'll let you know how I like the movie on Thursday, by the way. Bye. Oh my god, no, you hang up. Oh, stop. Oh my god, stop.